Yeah, I thought 200 was enough, but as we've seen countless times, you can bat as well as you want. It's always a possibility at the Wanderers for a team if they bat well to chase it down. And I thought we batted really well. We paced our innings very well. We started amazingly with a new ball, and then we made a few mistakes in the middle with some really good batting and some really good cricket shots. And then once again at the end, as the captain, all you can ask from your bowlers is to be skillful enough to bowl the ball in the right area to death, and we did that. So I'm not overly disappointed in the game. For me, the disappointing thing is that obviously when the game is on the line, you want to make sure you get your basics right, and to bowl 2 free hits in the last 2.5 overs is a match swing of about 10-12 runs. So for me, it's just about getting the basics right. But a great game, fantastic for the spectators. You have to give them credit. David Warner and Maxwell played really well. To get a partnership of 150 without giving us a chance was exceptional batting. So, yeah, it's just one of those days where it was two really good teams fighting it out, and unfortunately there has to be a loser.
Is it different now heading to Cape Town? I mean, obviously winning the series was your biggest point, but is it different now? A couple of players you haven't played, a couple you've given a chance and haven't really.
Yeah, well, the planning was to give all the players a game. That's why we changed the team today. Obviously, you don't change the team too often when you win a game, so we had 2 changes today. So the plan is still to try and get everyone to play a game, and with that, trying to find who can make sure we win the series. It's an important game for us. It's actually really good. Gives us another opportunity to have a crack at a real pressure game. Obviously, it would have been very nice to win the series, but 1-1 going in, it's nice preparation-wise to go in before the World Cup, just to make sure when the pressure is just a little bit on you, to see how we react to that. So yeah, we're looking forward to that game.
Just the last one quickly. You batted first today, something you haven't done in a while, and it was a pressure game. I'm not sure you would take confidence from it being a pressure game that you took straight to the wire, obviously having come out on top when you batted second, but batting first and putting on 200, obviously you take confidence.
Yeah, there's nothing I would have changed. Like you said, we've been on a streak of defending, and the great thing about that is about 6 months ago we were challenging ourselves to be better at chasing games, and we've been exceptional. We've always been a team that's been better at setting, so it's great to know now that we've prepared for both. We've done well in both. For me, if you bat first, it's just important to get the runs on the board, no matter how you do it, and we did that today. Yes, you can always look to try and get 5 or 10 runs more, but I would have taken that any day of the week. And just little 1% as we can learn from the bowling point of view. Obviously, this is a really good deck. Not something we'll find too much in India. So it's great now to go to Cape Town to see how we can improve our skills.
You've done a great run to the marathon. Obviously, it's not something you want to do to lose a match in a series. You'd like to round up 2-0, but do you feel that this is maybe the right time for you to be going through something like this? Maybe helps to iron out certain areas that you feel need some work?
Yeah, with T20 cricket, I mean, you're not going to always keep winning. It's such a fickle game. Anything's possible on the day. You get 1 or 2 players that play really well, like they did today, and then they put you under pressure. But yes, from a series point of view and from a World Cup preparation point of view, it's great to go in 1-1 in the series and be really competitive in that last game.
Just generally in terms of just looking at AB at the top of the order, you still feel you want him to settle there, or do you feel he might be a better asset during the pressure overs?
Yeah, as I said, obviously if the World Cup was in South Africa, the thinking would be different. The World Cup is in India, the wickets are completely different, they play different. So if it was not in the subcontinent, then I would have possibly thought of it differently. But I said before the series and even before the England series, the results of AB going in at the top for me is not a direct impact on what we think about the World Cup. It's different conditions, and we still feel that he's best suited to go into that first 6 overs.
These cameos down the order, but you must be pretty chuffed with your own personal form at the moment.
Yeah, we were joking about it now. Like every time I score runs here at the Wanderers, someone else takes the game away from us. West Indies last year, Chris Gale got 100, and obviously today Davey and Maxwell played really well. So next time we play, possibly not look to score too many runs.
But Australia have actually come out and said themselves they've been suspect against Spain in these past couple of T20s and limited overs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously we can't play a second spinner in this game because Pangiso is only doing his test tomorrow, so it wasn't even an option for us to play him. But obviously at the Wanderers, you never really look to play two spinners anyway. As you saw today, Imran was less effective because the ball doesn't grip, it doesn't spin, it just skids on nicely. But that's a great challenge for him as well. You know, it's great to prepare on good wickets because you're not always going to bowl where the ball's gripping a little bit. He's been exceptional for us. So even days like today there'll be a lot of learning opportunity coming from today.
As cricket, the last three wickets back.
Just to go back to the AB thing, but looking at it more broadly, have you given any reconsideration to playing Ash as well as the other two? At some point, either in the last game of the series or just to warm up, maybe look at that combination.
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the previous thing, it's not something I'd like to do. We decided on AB at the top a while ago, and to change that would be obviously a sign of panic. But on the day, if you feel that if you get to a World Cup and you feel that form is different, then obviously you always look to change it. For me, it's about your best form players in a World Cup. So it's important to look at that. So if we feel that one of the two of the openers are in better form or both are in really good form, then you have to look at it. But from a structure point of view, in an ideal world, I think our strongest team was with AB at the top in India. But you're right. If all things leads against it, you have to consider it.
But then all three of them played the same team, you mean?
Yeah. So if the form, like I said, if form is not something that's an issue, if we're struggling to find guys in the middle order who's not doing that, who's not in form, then you can look to try and change how you can get AB in there. But at the moment, everyone's in really good touch. Quinny batted really well today. Ash is in good touch. AB played really well. I mean, a week ago against England. So for now, if for him in 2 games not scoring runs, to start saying he shouldn't be batting there, I think is a sign of panic. He's a great player, and I'm not looking at these conditions. If in India we feel that the form is an issue with some of the players, then always you can look at it. But for now, we're not looking at it.
Just on bowling with Visa and Imran and bowling them all, the 4 overs all off the same time. Can you explain the thinking behind that?
Yeah, well, obviously a wicket like today doesn't suit David Visa too much. He relies on wickets to grip a bit, and that's why he's so successful in Indian conditions. This is a really good wicket. If I kept him, it was an option between him and JP. Obviously, JP is the same thing. The ball was just skidding on, so the potential of him to go as well. And if you could play one of your seamers, bowl him out a little bit early door, but then Davis to come back and bowl the depth. So it's just one of those things where he's there to try and do a job for us with the ball. And unfortunately today, the guys batted really well. But 2 days ago, he was the best bowler. He bowled 4 overs for 12, and he bowled 4 on the bounce as well. So you can't always be hypercritical on every situation. We've got our best death bowlers, and that's Dale, KG, and obviously Murray. That's their job. So to try and change that now on the day and throw the ball to Dave on a wicket that doesn't really suit him is a complete change of plan. So yeah, today wicket was really good, and it was not his kind of wicket.
Just Nick and then Moreno.
Obviously, we haven't seen Dan ball for a while. Were you happy with the way he went today? Obviously, a good sign that he's returning.
Yeah, for me it was not. I wasn't too worried about his pace. First game back, you can't expect a guy to bowl 150. But I was really impressed with his control. The plans that he had was really good. So it's almost like he never left. He's still landing his skill. He's still landing where he wants to go. And in big pressure moments, he bowled really well. So yeah, really good day for Dale.
Moreno last time, please.
Do you suppose maybe that if you guys had stopped Maxwell and Warner before they reached 3 figures, that we could be talking a different story? I mean, when they were going, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, obviously. We would like to get them out cheaply. They're aggressive players, but they didn't give us a chance. So it was just like I said, it's those days that they played well. That happened. I didn't think we were too bad in our skill execution. There was just some really good shots. So yes, we obviously would have liked to get them out. But it's nice. It's nice for me to see what we do under pressure, how we react. And really good to see the death bowling at the end. I thought it was really good. I think it was 11 runs in the last over on a Wanderers wicket to get it down to 2 off 1 is exceptional bowling. He was landing great Yorkers there and just a few 2s towards the end, but you can't stop the 2s obviously on Wanderers.
Sam, absolutely last time.
Sorry.
Rather late than never.
you also
Yeah.
there's no idea just a bit on him and how he works it out.
Yeah, he's an exceptional talent. He's got a real bright future ahead of him. He's got also a great head on his shoulders. He never gets arrogant. He's always got both feet on the ground. Really competitive guy. So to see that catch today was amazing. Obviously, fast bowlers, when they do that, yeah, it's amazing. But his skills is really good. And as a captain, I've got no issue in trusting a 20-year-old to bowl the last over. That's how far he has come. And I'm really excited to see what he does in this World Cup.